The only yellow we see is on the 81 and 82 cars of Garland Self, John Davis. But they also got blue, which we had a blue flag out as well.
Yeah, when you have a localized yellow, it's really a blue flag that they wave, so it's not confusing to know that it's a full course yellow. Brian Jackson still has not been able to get his car turned back around. He was right in front of Blake Cook, the 21 car.
And that car, Phil, is our leader right now, Blake Cook.
Yeah, Blake has not made his way down pit road yet. He's one of the last of our leaders to stay on the racetrack. If the full course caution were to come out right now, then Blake Cook, and I think it is, the full course caution is out right now. Blake Cook waited one lap too long.
Yeah, tough. Gilliland out in front on the restart. Andrew Ranger trying to hold off that field for second place. And look at Jason Bowles, he's coming.
He's coming as well. As Boris said, he's back there battling with Paulie Haraka side by side for fourth.
Boris said is going to be a factor here today.
Paulie has the better of him right now. Ooh, boy, Boris really drove it in there on the outside. Oh, Pursley's around.
Pursley turns around. And I think Eric Holmes got hit a little bit.
There's Jonathan Gomez, the 22 car, with some damage.
Dave Smith in the 11 also involved in it. Big crash here. Greg Pursley gets the worst of it.
A lot of damage to Greg Pursley's car. Mike, let's take a look and see if we can see what caused this. Greg Pursley definitely went around first. Let's see if he... That's Englebright on the inside, dive bombs around Blake Cook and makes contact with Pursley, and then Pursley runs into Eric Holmes, and then Jonathan Gomez, with nowhere to go, runs into Pursley.
Englebright came out pretty clean on that.
There's another shot. See the 21 of Blake Cook. Now, Englebright goes to the inside of him and just clips the right rear corner of Pursley. Eric Holmes comes along. Pursley makes contact with him.
Look at this. Nobody wants to give any ground here.
Yeah, Jim Englebright just got in that corner a little bit too hard, trying to get by the 21 of Blake Cook. Tough break for Greg Pursley. Had a top 5 run going early. Already made his pit stop and looked to be in pretty good shape.
But David Gilliland is still our leader here at Infineon. Side on turn 11, and Gilliland just got too far down there.
You definitely want to get as close as you can, but David Gilliland got close enough, plus a quarter.
And we were talking about Paulie Haraka running second place now behind veteran road racer Andrew Ranger, who right now looks pretty good. There's a spin. That is the 11 car of Dave Smith.
They've had a lot of damage, as we talked about just a few moments ago, from that Greg Pursley incident.
We see the local caution flag waving, that blue flag, and now the full course caution is out here on lap 53. Phil, let's take a look and see if we can see what happened to that 11 car.
He already has a lot of damage from that earlier incident. There's going to be some contact with is that the 89 car of Brian Wong? It is. His teammate Michael Self, the 88, right behind Brian Wong, but they made some contact, and around Dave Smith goes.
He just couldn't hang on to it. Smith has brought out the caution, and now...
Oh, look at Josh Combs. He goes by the outside. His teammate Luis Martinez went by the inside. He's going to hit that pickup.
Just misses it. You know, the guy in the front seat of that pickup, he's getting a little nervous. Andrew Ranger, our leader. David Gilliland running second now ahead of Paulie Haraka. Spec engines have been wonderful for this series. We have not seen an engine problem all day long today.
Yeah, they really have, and they're very affordable and very economic, and that's what this series needed. Look like the flagman has the white flag in his hand.
He'll wave it this time for Andrew Ranger one more time as he gets ready to head up the hill right here. Andrew Ranger in a really good position. Jason Bowles is running second. But again, there's that fuel question that has to linger in the minds of Bowles and that man, Paulie Haraka.
Paulie needs a good finish here. He's coming off a couple poor finishes this year. Won the first race at Roseville, California, but has a couple bad finishes back down to points a little bit.
And Phil, there are only 12 races in this series. This is race number 5. You cannot afford any bad finishes.
No, you don't get many mulligans in this series, that's for sure.
Final lap here for Andrew Ranger. And it looks pretty smooth so far. He really has been smooth all day long.
What a huge win this would be for Andrew Ranger to come out here in the West and This is an East-based car, but to come out here in the West on a road course and maybe put these guys down, that'll be huge.
Coming up now on the final tough turn of this race course, turn number 11. Here he goes. He'll go around here, and then Andrew Ranger will head for home in the checkered flag. Ranger has the checkers in sight now. They are out, and Andrew Ranger out of Quebec, the Canadian, has won here at Infineon.
There's Paulie Haraka. Where is Jason Bowles?
Don't see him.
There's Brandon Davis. He's going to finish third. There's Jason Bowles out of fuel, Mike.
Oh, he's going to try to make it to the... That's going to be so frustrating.
Eric Holmes goes by to finish fourth. Here comes Michael Self with his best career finish to finish fifth.
I'm not sure Bowles is going to get there.
I don't think he's going to make it. He's going to come up about 40 feet short.
What a tough break for Jason Bowles.